Chapter 2. Sophia took her boss's understanding as a positive sign. Having got out of work early, she now faced the novel task of finding tram number 23, which the old lady on the telephone had told her she must catch from Königstrasse. She would get off at Domplatz, from where she had a walk of a few streets. The woman had also told her not to be late. It was said in a manner that surprised Sophia, so definitive as to be familiar, as if she'd been late before. The Altstadt district of Kusel had held a special allure for Sophia ever since she first visited it as a child. She loved the old-world atmosphere of the neighbourhood, which was one of the few largely to survive the war bombing. Her father would regularly take her and her brother to the opening of Carnival held in Marienplatz, the largest square in the Altstadt. She would marvel at the outrageous mock uniforms, colourful brass bands, teetering street performers, and the beery cheer of the people. It felt as if the Altstadt contained a reimagined Kusel, where, under the guise of history and tradition, the rules that restrained the rest of the city could be gaily broken. When Sophia started skimming the papers for rooms, she resolved to focus exclusively on the Altstadt. It required more resolution than she had originally supposed, as she came to realize how few there actually were. One property agent enthusiastically explained that she was looking in the wrong area. The Altstadt contained long-term residents, settled families, the elderly. She should consider areas like the Hofgarten, renowned and notorious for its student colony. Sophia was not keen on reacquiring a status of which she had so recently and gratifyingly divested herself. As the quest grew to a challenge, it drew out of Sophia an uncharacteristic determination that surprised even her. Sophia's loyalty remained steadfast, and she scoured the papers, bombarded local agents, chased up every lead with any hint of potential. Having finally, reluctantly broadened her sphere of operations, she was thrilled to come across this latest advertisement with its position at the Altstadt's heart. It was more than she'd wanted to pay, but not by too much, and Sophia was being offered more than a room. It was described as a small studio apartment. She was excited, intrigued. Sophia deliberately positioned her wait at the tram stop by an advertising hoarding that demanded, "Make it today." 2 number 23 trams arrived at the same time, which Sophia took as another good omen. She decided to hang back and take the second, enabling her to choose her seat close to the driver with its panoramic view of the city streets. She immediately lit up a Claremont cigarette, her favourite ever since she read it was Warren Beatty's, and, in regal pose, began her progress down Königstrasse. Shoppers were clearly out in force, encouraged by the late afternoon sunshine and the promise of summer sales, busying in and out of boutiques with fashions that Sophia longed to afford. She quietly cursed the crowds outside Store Lorenz on Friedrichstrasse, her own company's main rival, staring hard at the opulent window displays in search of clues that would confirm their obvious inferiority. The tram soon passed into Neumarkt, with its parade of shiny geometric glass and concrete office buildings. Banks, insurance, corporations, competing for dominance, yet forming a collective, all products of the 1950s economic boom that had resurrected the city. Sophia regularly saw fancied images of New York in their emphatic modernity, the brashness. The increased profile on the streets of the Polizei Green was much in evidence, explained by the stop on Blumenstrasse. The tram transformed to a gallery with all eyes on the central courthouse on the junction's other side. There was a cordon around the site. The building itself was draped in loose plastic sheeting, behind which the blackened ruin was clearly visible.